All right, gotta make this really quick. I nearly didn't make a video today. It's another it's 9:51 p.m. But yeah, I said these videos are for me really just to look back in the past. But if someone happens to stumble across this specific video, um, for one, I believe you are fucking lucky. But at the same time, if you don't decide to implement whatever the fuck I'm finna say, it's whatever. Um, to get to the point is I kind of figured out a way to be as productive as possible. And it's not even really a guaranteed, but it makes the odds way better and more likely that you actually see your full potential, which is basically the tasks you have to do. You know what I mean? Just backtrack to the least a difficult task or the most minute task, especially if you have time. So if it's like a weekend, take the weekend to analyze what the fuck you have to do entirely. If you have to write it down, you can write it down and then find where it all starts. What's the root of the situation? Why the fuck am I not being able to get what I need to get done on time? And why, whatever the fuck, I'm behind on work or whatever, you find out, all right, you know, let's start by cleaning the fucking room. It's as simple as it does whatever, but like it's something to do. That could help to add to clarity. That's just an example of my situation. Your room might be cleaner or whatever, but it doesn't have to even be that. But whatever is stemming, whatever is the root cause of the laziness, start killing that and try to make it of as much of a comfortable way of getting it done, because naturally there's nothing too much beautiful about, say, example, cleaning your fucking room or uh getting like paperwork done or whatever. Like it's not something people really sit down and volunteer to do all the fucking time. It's not, you know what I mean? But the most are what you can at least do is try to pair it with something that you like to do. For example, so I'm gonna be cleaning my room and shit. Um, and I'm planning on like listening to a podcast that I like to listen to, or piques my interest, or listen to an album or some shit while I do that, so that it's not all just in silence cleaning my fucking room. At some point I'm gonna stop and scroll TikTok. So you want something to pair with it so it makes it a little bit lighter. I think YouTubers kind of talked about this a lot, but I've kind of like pieced it a little bit more together for my situation. And I guess everybody's different because this may not work for everybody, but that's just my observation on the situation. Um, yeah, and you take your time leading up to the major thing. So, for example, with me, the minor thing would be just cleaning my room. The major thing would be, um, well, I have admin work to do. I have to clean up my CRM, and also, um, have some calls to make on Monday. So today it's a Saturday night. So more than likely Sunday I'm gonna be starting and sorting out everything, and then Monday we get back on track because last week was horrible. Performance was dog shit. I was in a rut. I was confused. I was stressing out. And there's another thing. I actually listened to a video Hamza made, but it wasn't those overstimulating videos with the whole part edits and shit. It was one of those videos he just sat down and talked. And as much as Hamza has been getting flamed since lately, and he may not be the perfect person in the world or whatever, but like at least for some things he says are actual facts, right? Despite whatever people want to say about an individual, say like Andrew Tate or Hamza or anybody else, at the end of the day, if they're talking facts, they're talking fucking facts. I don't really give a fuck about who you are, where you come from, what you're doing. As long as you're speaking facts that I can actually apply to my life, that's all I give a fuck about, right? If you want to get it, let it get deeper than that. That's on you. I'm not letting it get deeper than that because it doesn't help me. So, the point he made in that video was to relax, right? And you may think, oh my God, I'm supposed to be tense. I'm supposed to be lock the fucking. There's no time to relax right now. It's one of the major reasons why I don't even smoke weed or anything, because I'm like, yo, I have so much shit to accomplish. I can't give myself the false feeling of relaxing right now. But it's not even necessarily like smoking weed or just doing absolute nothingness. It's like, yeah, still doing what you need to get done, but in a sense where you're not like hyperventilating or fucking freaking the fuck out whenever you have to get your shit done. It's like, all right, I have this to do. Won't overthink it. It's very straightforward, very simple fucking thing. Move this over there or type this up or whatever. Yeah, take it a step at a time. Breathe. Take your time. You, to some extent, have time. If you have to do it fast, you have to do it fucking fast. It is what it is. But don't overthink the shit. Don't stress the shit. Right? Stress is not going to make things work out better. Just do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And start as early as possible and make it as enjoyable as possible. Listen to something while you do it. You know what I mean? Make the environment comfortable. Fucking whatever you can do. But I believe that's the key, and I want to implement it. And I believe that from now on, things are gonna be things are gonna be more streamlined. You know? But yeah, it's my first time actually being this consistent on uploading videos, which is very interesting. But yeah, that's my 2 cents for tonight. All right.